What's up, everybody? It's Pastor Jonah here with Mercy Chapel. Listen, I wanted to just give everybody a quick video update. I am going to make this very quick. I know that sometimes I go a little bit longer than usual because I do too much of this, too much talking. But I'm a pastor, so you gotta forgive me. It's kind of my thing. So, really quick, tomorrow night, Wednesday evening, is going to be a worship night. And again, there was some confusion with some folks. There were some people who thought that the worship night was going to be last week. But it is, in fact, tomorrow evening, the 29th. We're just going to be doing a night of worship and prayer. And so if you can come out to that, and I know Wednesday nights can be difficult for some folks, but we're trying to get as many people out here to just come and worship the Lord together as possible. So if Wednesday evenings is not something that you typically do, maybe you could join us this Wednesday, the 29th, just for a night of worship. And it's not just for people in our church. If you know some other people, believers who want to just come out and worship the Lord, I encourage you to invite them to come out as well. Because again, like I said, it's going to be a night of worship and prayer and just really seeking the Lord in this time that we're in, just to come together as a congregation and lift up our voices to the Lord. Also on that, don't forget, Good Friday service is going to be April 7th. And Good Friday service, generally, it's a very solemn assembly. We're going to be starting at 6:30 p.m. And so it's just going to be another night of just worship, but it's going to be a little bit of a more solemn assembly, and we will also be taking communion for our Good Friday service as well. On that, just some practical things, just some kind of housekeeping things we're doing. We're working on the parking situation, as many of you know. We're also remodeling the bathrooms right now, as many of you know. We're doing some landscaping, some construction. We are a church that is, it seems like we're a church that is constantly under construction, which is good. That means that we're a church on the move, and the Lord is doing some powerful, mighty things here, and we're just kind of moving with Him. And so with that, we got a new life group starting up. Our couples life group is going to be starting this Friday. And so it's going to be at Ed and Carrie McMahon's house. And the address for that, if you guys are interested in going, the address for that is going to be on the app, and it's also in all of our bulletins. And they're going to be reaching out this week to some of the couples that have signed up to go to that. And so this first one is going to be one group altogether. After this week, we'll probably, because there's so many couples that are signed up, and to just have it be a more effective ministry, we're going to probably wind up splitting up this one particular life group to make it as two smaller groups, because there were so many people that signed up initially for this particular life group. So what we'll do is we'll have two separate groups meeting once a month, but it will be 2 times a month, but once a month for each particular group, if that makes sense. And then also, I would encourage you, our Beloved ministry, since we've partnered up with Marie Briggs and Beloved, that ministry has just been blown up. There have been so many people that have been volunteering. She's been doing so much work and trying to get that ministry to be working more effective. We've been working with Marie to get this ministry really moving it on to the next level. We're going to be doing some things, possibly moving that ministry here to the property here at 1861 Main Street, getting her out of the space that she's in right now and getting everything here so that Beloved can just work here as a ministry of our church solely, and just make it easier for everybody who wants to get involved. And certainly there'll be more people to be able to volunteer, but be praying for that particular ministry. It's a wonderful ministry doing great work here in the community. And last but not least, don't forget that we will be going to 2 services starting April 16th. We're going to be transitioning to 2 services. The church has been really growing. It's a wonderful problem to have, but at the same time, we have to just move when the Lord is moving. And so to just make it easier, safer, a little bit less congested in the service. We've been having some really congested services, which I love. I like congested services, but a lot of people don't like that. To just better and more effectively minister to the church as a whole, we're going to be going to 2 services on April 16th. Our last single service will be Easter Sunday. That will be our last single service as one group, and then we'll be going to 2 services. Like I said, it's a really good problem to have. Our service times will be 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock after or on the 16th and following. So keep those dates in your calendar. I'm really excited to see what the Lord's going to continue to do here. Be praying for our co-op, be praying for our teachers, be praying for our kids ministry, praying for our youth group, praying for our Broken Chains ministry on Monday nights. We get so much going on right now. It's a really, really exciting time to be a part of Mercy Chapel and what the Lord's doing here. So God bless you guys. I love you guys. And don't forget about worship night tomorrow night, the 29th at 7 o'clock. And then Good Friday service the following week will be at 6:30 p.m. So I love you guys. God bless you guys. And I will see you here tomorrow and Sunday. Blessings. Bye-bye.